Wednesday night, you attend the group therapy session at the local community center. It's chapter 2. I'm back. I didn't have to work today, so I figured I might as well post. You look at the other members, each in various stages of therapy. Collectively, they're like a giant bruise, blotching from healing at different rates and places. You're sitting next to the tall redhead named Rose. You look good today, Abby. You self-consciously pat yourself down. Thank you. I actually wore it for a job interview today. Can't help recall the feeling inadequate. You can't help recall feeling inadequate when you compared yourself to Felicia, Alex Carter's secretary. Regardless, you still feel proud of yourself for landing the job. A job interview, that's so great. I'm not surprised though, since you're so smart, more so than the rest of us. Thanks, Rose. It's really sweet. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that everything we share in this group is confidential. This is a safe circle. Now, does anyone have anything new or exciting to share? Oh, share group, might as well. I have a job interview today. They hired me. Well, I had a job interview today. Well, they hired me on, actually. Polite but excited murmurs of congratulations floated toward you. That's not all. That's all. Not very supportive for a support group. Hey, man. Chill out. I've been coming here for over a year. You think they might be a little happier for me than that. Guess I'll have to push the gas a little. You straighten yourself in a chair as prepared to give them a grand announcement. You just want attention. Excited murmurs of recognition float around the room. Didn't you tell me that you were working with Alex Carter? Oh my God, I'd kill to trade places with you. I must have been the only person who didn't know who Alex Carter was. It's not that big of a deal. What do you mean? He's cute, smart, rich. What more could you ask for? Not like I'm dating him. I'm his personal assistant. Well, if you aren't going to go ask him, can you introduce him to me? I'm pretty sure he's straight, Lewis. That's only because he never met me, bro. You pull a strand of hair behind your ear and smile, acknowledging the group for what little effort they did make. That's great news, Abby. How does it feel to have a new job? How's it feel? If I'm being honest, I really needed this job. After graduating college, I've always imagined having a career, but then Bryce happened. Your fingers twist amongst another as you speak. Meg was so adamant about me not having to work. I didn't realize how dependent I'd become on him until it was too late. Having a job now must feel pretty empowering. An eternal glow warms you. It does. You're brave, Abby. I'd be too afraid that my boyfriend would make a scene at my place of work. When I worked at McDonald's, my boyfriend used to come in pretending to be an irate customer. After I got his food, he yelled at the manager to fire me for getting his order wrong. A few empathetic comments are tossed at Lewis, who holds them close to his heart. I'm not afraid of that. Happening. Bryce wouldn't bother me again. Relations, Abby. Remember, everyone is responsible to make it on their own. It may not be easy, but it is possible. Last week we talked about finding the courage finding courage in odd places. This week, I want to continue that topic. Is everyone still wearing their plate blessing bracelets? Members raised their wrists to reveal the beaded bracelets Jason handed out a week prior. Good. I hope everyone is remembering to count their blessings throughout the day. This is the best way to remember that you deserve a safe and sound relationship, that you deserve positivity and kindness in your life. You tap on your bead bracelet. I have a new job. Jason's words fade as in the background as you think about your ex-boyfriend Bryce. In a matter of months, your relationship with him had consumed you to the point where you were nothing and no one else mattered. Whatever Bryce said was golden. Fool's gold. If you aren't careful, your memories of Bryce will creep up on you like ants eating away at your soul. I'm strong. You repeat the mantra in your head while your hand wraps around the smooth bracelets encircling your wrists. You imagine yourself becoming even stronger. In the upcoming weeks. You need to be stronger. You crave it. It's the only way you can completely forget about Bryce. A week later, tiny droplets of rain splatter against the window of the rental car you're driving. You flip on the wipers as you juggle the crinkle map purchased 2 hours ago. Lord, please help me get there safely. A rusty green and white sign answers your prayers. Welcome to Bayless, population 372. A few minutes later, you pull up to Caldwell Grocery Store and Supplies. Caldwell Grocery and Supply Store, where you can exit your vehicle. A lanky man eating sunflower seeds comes toward you. Howdy, ma'am. Are you lost? I'm not lost. I think this is the right place. Lock the doors. No, I'm fine, thanks. Are you sure? I can try to help you with some directions if you need help. No, really, I'm fine. Sure thing. I only ask, seeing as most people from the city end up here by mistake. Most people from the city end up here by mistake. I didn't mean nothing by it. By the way, I'm Wally, by the way. Well, my name is Walter, but people call me Wally. You can call me Wally, too, if you like. Wally offers you a friendly smile, but you can't help but mirror back. You tap on your bracelet. I meet friendly people. Nice to meet you, Wally. I'm Abby. I'm here to air out the old Caldwell cabin. My boss, Alex Carter, sent me. Did you say Carter? You look past Wally as a grizzly-looking man in a wheelchair comes out from the store as well. He shakes his head and spits, just missing the wooden porch beneath him. You take a step back, nervously biting your bottom lip. Yes, sir. He sent me here to air out the place a bit. His secretary told me I could purchase anything I needed here. I have a list. You hold up the list. You painstakingly made after discussing the current state of the cabin with Felicia. Yeah, I was told anything you need will be charged to his account. I'm Zachary Caldwell. I own this shop. Nice to meet you, Mr. Caldwell. If you want, I can get all your items for you while you wait out here, Abby. You hand him the list. Thanks. Wally shoves the sunflower seeds into his shirt pocket, and winks. I'll be back in a jiffy, miss. Jiffy? Where exactly am I? I'm surprised Carter isn't here. I thought he was anxious to visit the cabin. Zachary scratches his scalp, making you cringe. You wish you'd gone inside with Wally. It's uncomfortable to be the object of Zachary Caldwell's unwavering gaze. You going to that cabin alone? This guy gives me the creeps. I don't know if I should tell them I'm going to be at the cabin alone. I might need the diamonds. Yes, sir. Mr. Carter will be there in a few days. How about yourself? You bite your lip again. Why does he care so much? Before you can answer, a sheriff car drives up beside you. You feel your body relax as someone from the sheriff's department exits his patrol car and stands next to you. He looks at your rental, then looks at you. You lost? This town must get a lot of visitors. Must not get a lot of visitors. I'm here to air out the old Caldwell cabin. Caldwell cabin? Shouldn't it be Caldwell cabin? Shouldn't it be the Carter cabin now? I'm Dan Caldwell, by the way. Dang, that's a lot of Caldwells. In case you couldn't tell, he's the sheriff around here, and he's my brother. Well, the family has to have one law-abiding citizen. So, you're here for the cabin, huh? It used to belong to our family, but no one's lived in there for years. Are you going to be out there alone? Why does everybody keep asking me? Exactly. Yes, sir, I heard Bayless was pretty safe. Should I be worried about being alone? A look passes between both brothers that makes the hair on the back of your neck stands up. No, not at all. It's just it looks like a storm's brewing, and the roads will be easily flooded here in Bayless. Plus, there's not much cell reception out there. I don't want you to be defenseless against the elements. Images of your ex-boyfriend, Bryce, flash in your mind. You grip your bracelet. You grip your wrist that holds your bracelet. I think I can manage. I got your list together, and I went ahead and put the balance on Mr. Caldwell's account. I also tossed in some grocery items just in case you need them. The storms out here can be unpredictable. You shake yourself free from painful memories and give Wally a cricket smile. Thank you, Wally. It's much appreciated. Sheriff Dan takes the box and bottled waters from Wally and puts them in your car. He pulls the car from his wallet. If you need anything, be sure to call me. Reception is pretty spotty out there, but if you can move around a bit, you can reach to get a signal. You nod, cautiously taking the business card. Yes, Sheriff. I'll be sure to call you if I need you. Thank you. Drive away, but you can't help but shudder at the three men staring at you from your rearview mirror. Well, I imagine Wally's probably attracted to you. That's probably a Wally staring. You have a hard time finding the cabin, but you arrive eventually. Wow, this is beautiful. You can hear the sound of the river and faint sounds of barking dogs. This area is pretty secluded. I wonder if the residents still take their pets out for exercise. After the darkening sky motivates you to hurry your way into the cabin. A musty scent tickles at your nose, causing you to cough. You flip on all the lights and open a window. It'll be dark soon, and the heavy clouds outside look ready to weep. Another quick glance around shows the house has been abandoned by its previous owners. Family photos are still on the fireplace mantel. Why would somebody leave behind their personal photos? Ugh. Come on, man. In your pocket. You walk over to the fireplace to get a better look at the pictures. You see a much younger Sheriff Dan with a woman around the same age, along with a child appearing from infancy to grade school. Dan clearly still lives in this area. Why wouldn't he come get these? Near the edge of the mantel, you see a wedding photo of Dan and the woman. Both look overjoyed. The same look of secure happiness spreads throughout the other photos of the child's younger life, but in later photos you see a different look in the family's eyes. A look you saw in your own near final years with Bryce. Once on the ground beside the fireplace, you look. There's a face-down photo in a pool of broken glass. You flip over the frame to reveal a picture of Dan resting behind shards of glass along the edges of the frame. Did this just fall, or was it thrown down? You find a broom to sweep up the glass. Carefully, you set the photo back on the mantel. You make your way upstairs and suddenly you hear a child's laughter. I'll call out, threaten. Run! Oh, hell no. You quickly turn around and run down to the kitchen. You stand with your back to the fridge, heavily breathing heavily and listen to another sound. You don't hear a thing. What am I doing? There's no one here. It must have been the wind. You make your way upstairs and notice that all of the rooms have cardboard boxes filled with personal items in them. You flip on the light in the last room and grin. This must have been a little girl's room. Rummage through the boxes in the corner. You find an old rag doll, some storybooks, and an odd-looking music box. It's depressing. You open the box, and you recognize the tune that plays, "Killing Me Softly." It reminds you of Bryce. You used to play it after you fought. You slam down the box, trying to block memories. Bryce can't hurt you anymore. You place the music box down. Place the music box aside. Make your way towards the room. Make your way to the room when "Killing Me Softly" plays again. You turn around to stare at the music box. It's closed. Goosebumps arise all down your arms. Am I hearing things? A sizzling sound grabs your attention. You look out the nearby window and realize it's pouring outside. I was back to the music box. You walk over to the music box once again. It sits there in silence. You reach around for the winding key. It is still unwound, just as you left it. This doesn't make any sense. It couldn't have wound itself back up, could it? You open the box to inspect the gears. Everything looks normal. You head back downstairs to find a puddle forming underground. Shoot. You rush over to close the window before grabbing a towel to wipe up the mess. Once it's dry, you place the towel outside the window, watching the trees dance, howling in the wind. You wonder how your life would be different if you hadn't met Bryce. Only the phone suddenly rings, able to break your retrieve. You pick up the receiver. Carter Residence, this is Abby speaking. Hello, Wrestling Noise, this is all you hear. Hello, is someone there? You think you hear breathing on the other end, but rolling your eyes in the response. I'm sorry, but I'm hanging up. Get your kicks and calling someone else. You hang up the phone and walk over to your purse. You check to see if their cell works. Then the landline rings again. Once again, you pick out the receiver. Hello, Carter Residence, this is Abby speaking. Again, the sound of someone breathing on the phone. You can now forever hold your peace. I'm about to hang up the phone. Something to crack outside causes you to jump as you hang up the phone. You grab your cell, desperately searching for a signal, when the landline rings a third time. Hello? Again, only have it breathing. Is your life really so pathetic that you have nothing better to do than harass strangers? As right after the last words leave your lips, you realize that they might not be a stranger. It's cabin has been abandoned for years. No one knows I'm here except for Alex, Felicia, and the guys from the grocery store. Unless one of them has mentioned it to someone else. As you're about to hang up, you hear, yeah. Tell him softly. Bryce? You take a step back and you let the receiver fall from your hands. What's happening? You run to grab your purse, to grab Sheriff Dan's business card when suddenly you hear 3 strong knocks against the door.